Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. Now his guys also 2-0, so this is a good test for both teams here early in the season. New York set to take the field. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Frazier. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Jets first down.
Here's Frazier. Now he's going to step up and run. He will find Davis on the left side complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing is Frazier. He gets it underneath to Hall. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
Ready! 79!
Straight ahead is Hall, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
First down.
We're scoreless after 1. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Frazier to throw. It's caught by Bryant. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the Bills' 15-yard line.
Now Frazier. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
12 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ball on to give up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Jets at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Go. Half the 60. Take off.
To throw is Frazier. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Frazier. Finding Sanders on the crossing route.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, can't they? Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Back to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side, taken by Sanders. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
And then. 19-18.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown, Jets! Ja'Tavion Sanders from 4 yards out. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready.
Second half starts with a run by Hall. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Here we go, here we go.
A handoff for Hall. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Frazier. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to the zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. There's Hall bringing in another one. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
At the 15-yard line.
Give to Hall running right. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Frazier. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Frazier. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Jets.
They'll run with Hall. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. He's still in search of his first rushing touchdown of the year, but not on that play.
I just wonder if he has some frustration starting to build a little bit because he hasn't gotten into the end zone. Has to just stay calm, stay.
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, 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 and finally.
Another go-around now for the Jets offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Bryant has it. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play fake here on first down. And once again, this is Sanders. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
At the 9-yard line.
A give running right is Hall. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
The 12-yard line.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Let's go now. Hawks 70. Hawks, take go.
Off play action. Frazier. That's complete right around the 8. So the Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
4 yards.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Frazier. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Offense for the Jets, ready to take over. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off.
Shut up! Panther 60, Panther 60. Shut up!
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. And they cannot do anything to stop the clock defensively. 3 straight wins to start the campaign now.
And this is where a team, privately, within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Set. Cougar 19.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. But what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jets, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings.